Saditty committee? It's your girl Saditty J, and y'all are tapped into EP 7 of the Saditty scene on the best media in the nation, the best black media network in the nation. Stop playing with them. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and turn on that post notification bell so y'all know every single time we post. Because y'all do not want to miss this Saditty sick, y'all. I'm so glad for every single person that is tuned into this EP right now, whether that be now, later, in the future, in the past, I don't know. But thank you so much, and make sure y'all join the Saditty committee. Hit that subscribe button on the channel at SadittyJ, SADITTY, and follow me on Instagram as well. So, y'all, it has been a juicy series, and we are continuing the juice and spilling the tea every single where. But I do have a very, very special guest to continue the black excellence that's been going on this network and on this podcast. I have Sirdevon, a box state baby, an entrepreneur. Okay.
In the box. Thank you so much for having me, man. I love this. I love this whole vibe. You and the lights, cameras, action. I love this production. I love how timely it is. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Tell us about yourself. Well, tell us about what you're doing in the community.
For sure.
Your mindset, what you got going on. Like, say what's up to the Saditty committee.
What's poppin', ladies and gentlemen? You already know what it is when your boy is talking like this. Something big is about to go down, and what you could do is follow me at Sirdevon HD for all the new things that we got this year. Now, I just hopped off the Denver Nuggets stage, sold out show, with the Super Shock All-Stars. We just had DJ Amu's birthday bash, right? We had Murphy Lee. We had Young Nation. We had DJ K-Tone, DJ Low Key. We also had your boy as hosting. We had Mathina D'Amato and plenty other more, Cuesta, live on location. Live on location. But yeah, my boy, he cooked us some amazing food.
Bussin'. It was bussin'. Hold up.
It was busting. And then shoot, we just had the Bad Bitties and Brushes, right? So my boy PJ the DJ, the ladies DJ, he presented us with the third Bad Bitties and Brushes. He did a sold out show for all, it's a adult type of event, so 18 and up, 21 and up, because it was an all you can drink bar, food that served salmon, chicken, rice, and everybody did a nice portrait of mountains and Mother Nature, actually. So it was really cool.
Cute.
Sold out. Had a photo booth. It's actually like an igloo type of thing, where you can, and we got their information. So you should come to the next one.
I'll definitely do that.
That's we're gonna do the fourth one with elegancy. I think everybody should be dressed up for this next one. So we've been doing that for the community, sipping paint. DJ Amu's birthday bash, Denver Nuggets for the youth. I've been doing coaching, practicing not only for my body but my law, my rights. So anybody who knows how to read, go ahead and read some law, because then they'll definitely help you out with your life. In Jesus' name. And then you can honestly follow me on my YouTube page, right? I dropped so many music videos last year. I dropped like 6, maybe 6, including my new single, Came to Party with Foreign Vibes.
Y'all go check
that out. And we made sure that one was the one to promote, because we had everybody from UV Vision, which is my boy Big Steez. He was in there. PJ was in there. Loco Fresca is a friend of ours that can serve drinks to your event. So if you ever have anybody, he'll serve drinks for you. And he puts like dry ice in there, and he just it's a whole experience. And then we also.
He sounds real Saditty, y'all. Sounds like Saditty vibes all around.
Yeah. So it's just been a crazy start of the year.
Yeah.
And this has all happened within a week. So,
wow.
Yep. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so you'll be busy. That's
great.
Be
busy. I got a lot more surprises.
I'm so excited. I'm excited for the business opportunities we'll be able to get on, and really just putting the community, I feel like, in the younger generation onto a different level, like a different mindset for yourself, like setting different standards for our community and where we want to be at in the future, like 20, 30 years from now. Like, what are we leaving our people with,
Right,
you know?
right. And that's one thing about, reading, making sure not only being an artist, but being that businessman, because business takes a lot of time for the rules so you can play the right game. So land is something that is definitely in my future. I already know. Like, I speak it right now.
Man, claim it, y'all.
100 acres, and everybody can come through if you want to ride. Come on, let's do it.
I'm so excited.
How are you? Everything good?
Yeah, I'm it's been a lot. I'm just grateful for like all the lessons that I've been able to learn in such a small amount of time. Like, my life, it don't stop. Like, it don't stop. It does not stop. Like, when you said, like, being an old soul, I feel like it plays a lot into that because I have a lot of things that I have to cover and, like, get down in, like...
Even remember, so, part. Like, you having an old soul is, like, there's a lot of time that I have to, like, remember that I've already been through this storm. So how can I get out of it?
Right.
What can make it better? Who do I need to connect with, and who do I need to cut off? That's the main part of, I believe, 2024 is like, show me who you are. Right. Remember that like conversation we was having, like it was about show me who you are, and let's take it step by step each day.
Definitely. Okay. Yeah, so we haven't even got into the conversation. So before we get too deep into the conversation, I do want y'all to make sure y'all are sitting right tight and tapped into this little video. You know how I get over here. It's a little controversial sometimes. So I would like to see everybody's perspective, get the take on it, but I will say we are very much open-minded to every single person's opinion. If y'all want to get in the hotline, hop in the chat, hop into the conversation with us, come and sit with the Saditty team. Like, we would love to hear the tea from y'all. So, like I said, sit right tight, tapped into this video, and we gonna get with y'all. All right. So...
walk away from them. No matter what they do, you've lost. That's a horrible place to be in. We have to get to a place where we both understand that as long as we show up the way that we need to show up for each other, we have each other's back. We will be here. But neither of us will tolerate an unhealthy relationship and someone who blatantly does not want to work on making this better. From them. No matter what they do, you've lost. That's a horrible place to be in. We have to get to a place where
the right decisions in a relationship. And making that right decision is being clear and being honest, and just putting your best foot forward, right? And making sure that those rules in the relationship are met when you both have an agreement.
I feel like what he was saying, you kind of have to have an agreement before you go into a relationship. I feel like one big mistake that we kind of make in this generation is like thinking that we're playing stuff cool. And I feel like I could just speak for myself because I be wanting to like be more chill and go with the flow and see where, see where it goes, not be too harsh, not be too extra. But it's always a really hard lesson to learn at the end of those relationships because there's like just so many boundaries and like so many things that we end up learning about each other over time that could have came up in the beginning and it didn't.
Well, that's kind of that is kind of a combative type of topic when you like there's time where that you didn't even want to show them in the first place. Like sometimes your cleanliness when you start to live with a person, live in their space, and you get to know like what they're like at 1 a.m., 7 a.m., 3 p.m., like all day, every day. So like that truth will start to, reveal itself. But then in the midst, like, what was your intentions in being in the relationship? And then going forward with like your rules. Going and enforcing those rules not like being scared to like say, hey, remember when we agreed?
Right.
we agreed that this would be like this, and I know it's difficult, but I'm gonna hold you to it because that's what like it needs to be if you're dealing with me, right?
That makes sense, and it kind of goes into like boundaries, but what he was talking about too was like he kind of touched on the aspect of toxicity. So staying in a relationship with somebody just because like y'all have so much time or like investments in this, but y'all are not like missing the goal of like the whole, like we're supposed to be in a healthy relationship. Like we be arguing, but it's like a lot of arguments might not happen if we were really seeing the goal of like a healthy relationship, because it wouldn't be like necessarily that I want to be right. It's that I'm trying to get to this point or get you to understand this point so we can be at this like healthy relationship.
Right. One thing that helped me like move forward in my relationship, right? I'll just give a little tea. Like we always ask each other like, what's the goal for the day? What is the goal for the day? And if you start to talk about your goal for the day, it just goes like that. One question can help out a lot, because you might forget. Remember we was talking about like what we're trying to remember. We're trying to remember who we are. We're trying to remember what we really like and what we don't like, or what we were convinced to like,
Right.
And then that toxicity is like, I think it's only, the enemy really talking to you in your ear and saying like, "Ooh, they pissed me off, so I'm about to." Can we get some here?
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
yeah, sure.
Well, we going in there.
Like shit.
All right.
Throw it out.
Yo, like I feel like if toxic starts to get into the relationship, that's only the enemy getting into one of the partner's ear. When one out of the other in their ear, and they talking about how can I make them feel the way I'm feeling, because I'm lonely right now.
See, and that's my problem. Like I'm gonna have to take big accountability on that. Because, and this is why I also feel like you need to have like boundaries, because you might be a giving person and you give to someone so much that you get animosity for them. Like it's just years and like they don't really like after a while that's just you, so you're throwing it out, but then you realize you're not getting anything back, so you build this animosity. You may or may not speak on it because
like people
get people get weird about speaking on stuff like that, because like, oh, now you're throwing it in my face. But it's like you have to make sure that you feel equally, like the energy is just being equally distributed,
Yeah. Hey, it's real simple when you think of it like Uno, right? You ever like are your partners, right? And you're like trying to help each other out, but are you like gonna hit that reverse on me? You be like, bro, for real? Or are you gonna hit that, four card, that +4? You be like, bro, I thought you was my dog, And I look at relationships to be simple. They should not be complicated. They are complicated. There are complicated like problems, like and issues to address together. But like, don't let fear take hold of your relationship.
See, and then what about like subconscious fear? Because people got their trauma, their PTSD, they got their like behaviors ingrained, and like the way that they even think about a relationship in general. And fear has a lot, like it's deeply embedded within people's trauma and how they act in a relationship. So like, what if it's a behavior that might come up because of trauma, and that person, because honestly, in our community, we don't really put a lot of intentionality towards like mental health and guarding it and like uplifting it. And until lately, it's been more of there's been more awareness towards it. But
yeah, that's interesting.
Like there being a behavior that they might not be able to address it themselves, and it just keeps happening, but it's causing a problem in the relationship.
Yeah, I when you think about like the accountability, and then you put fear, there's a time limit when you're in a relationship with those with that. So you have a time limit to start being accountable, and then you have a time limit to stop being afraid. Like,
I love that.
I feel like there's like a moment in time where you together for a year now. You feel me? We're together. Now it's like, I know you. But if you're gonna pull out the rabbit out the hat, then I might not know you like as well as you know, have me to believe that was you. Or maybe this is it could be a growth aspect, right? But then there's that time where it's like, okay, I now know you. That's that time limit, that marker where, you know, the what's that, sand clock start to
I know what
turn.
you're talking about, yeah.
You know, it's like, okay, now let's go through the storm. Now, how are we going to deal with the storm together? How are you going to be accountable? How are you going to conquer your fear? How are you going to be honest? You know, how are you going to do that with me around you? Because you have to do it alone. But you shouldn't, like, I'm not your enemy. That's, you know what I mean? Remember I was talking about the enemy in your ear. So that's just what the time limit hits, and then you have to own up and be an adult and talk about, hey, I'm hurting right now. But then, you know, you can't like blame that. When you start doing the blame game, that's when it becomes toxic, in my opinion.
So how do you like address something without blaming somebody? Like without like what's the best way to address something that somebody's doing without making them feel like they're being blamed for something? Cause it's like, I don't know. Sometimes when you try to
when you
like
so
when
you're
you
saying,
like when you express yourself, people be like, like you're tripping, or like, and it could be little stuff. It could be little stuff, and it blows up into big conversations.
Yeah, that's why you gotta be specific. You know, specific on exactly what it is, because a cluster can start to go. You can get any little thing to add on to that add on. So it's like when someone says, like, when, in my opinion, right, you're tripping. You can't target what is the matter. In my, like, yo, you can't target what's the matter so I can help. You got all these different X, Y, and Z's that are part of the equation of why you're so upset, you know, or going through trauma, or going through something that, like, you were afraid to mention last week, you know. So those are the things that, like, I hold dear when I use the word, like, you're tripping. It's just like to say, hey, yo, like, when you find the real reason, like, for yourself,
exactly,
you know,
as to why you're upset, like, let me know.
And then you can communicate that to me.
Yeah, like, then I can help.
Then I'll be there for you. But until then, like, self accountability is very important. The blame game, you cannot use that as a weapon, you know, or even a defense. Really that's what's toxic too. So identifying that, this gen, we need to just start identifying it and calling it out. If we call it out and be like, yo, that's lame.
What's the goal?
You know, my boy, one of my best friends, PJ, he'll always tell me, he'll be like, when I'm thinking about other things and outside of my relationship, or that I have to deal with my relationship, he'd be like, bro, you tripping. And I'd be like, bro, I'm not gonna tell you nothing no more. But he was like, nah, listen, like, you don't have a target of why it's a real problem. You know, you don't have you're actually using everything else as an excuse. So then, you know,
that's actually really powerful.
You feel me? Right. So don't be, this gen needs to stop being so sensitive.
Okay.
Stop being so sensitive.
Whoa.
Let that be known when you're going through something. Hey, I'm going through something. But if you articulate it in the right manner, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like,
that's important.
You know, with your partner, right? You just be like, I'm going through shit. Like, shit.
Going through shit.
Hey, like, stop. Don't talk to me right now. Like, you know, and just, this thing about my girl, man, she'll be like, oh, okay, let me and go and do something else that for my benefit. And I love it because, like, I just like I learned that I was like, you got to be honest. You got to be like, I'm going through something. Like, I can't do anything. I got to focus on the target. And that's but that's not being toxic. That's just articulating the problem, you know. And it's not you, babe. It's not you, babe. I'm just, it's not you. But leave me alone, and, you know, let that be known. You know, it's hidden agendas when it starts to come out.
I don't know. Like, what about, okay, so now what if the person's not articulating their frustration and they just, like,
They're
like, is that
childish.
just weird? That's just weird.
No, it's childish. It's childlike. Not childish. It's childlike.
Okay.
When a baby can't articulate what he wants, he'll do all of this shit to get your attention, to get you focused on what he wants. He wants water. You know what I mean? But it's not like, you know, so it's all these other things to get your attention because, you know, like, you know, he observes you,
Right.
the boy or girl, and they'll observe you. They'll go around. My mother was in a child care as a director, so I know some things about kids and how they communicate. Some kids be mean to other kids to get attention, right? So it's childlike. Using it as a dagger for couples and saying, yo, you're being childish. I kind of want to rebuke that a little bit because it's just like, no, you're being childlike. It's childish is like, you're kind of being adult, but you're not. You're an adult, but I can't really take you serious, but you're an adult, so I have to respect you in some way or form. But it's childlike. We got to just confront it and saying, hey, like, what's the matter? Is it me or not? And if it is, you know, tell me, but make sure it's recent. Don't do it like
months. Like,
months
well,
ago.
last month you.
Man, went through that storm of just constant communication, and it's a battle. And all of us in this gen, we're lazy.
Oh.
We're lazy in these relationships.
Yikes, y'all, Saditty committee, you just called us out, or I don't know, maybe y'all out.
I mean, if you are a person, you feel me? All I'm saying is, if you've ever been in a relationship and you haven't really tried for a year, 365 days of just being cool, calm, collected, and communicated. You know, it's not communicated.
Yeah, it is.
You know, and
but
communicate.
It's just hard to say. Like,
yeah.
I'm saying communicative. Like,
yeah,
that's not a word.
I gotta go in the dictionary.
I'm pretty sure it's a word.
Nah, like if you just communicate the funk, like that's what it is. A lot of women are now hard body.
Oh, where do you think that comes from? Wait, that's a big one. Why do you think Where do you think that comes from? Gotta stop you with that one.
It comes from mom. It comes from survival mode, right? And it's off of just pre-game fear. Mm-hmm. It's pre-game fear. Like it's just like any fear. Like, yo, don't show your true colors or don't show your real talent yet. You know what you really got yet. And
bro, I think all those ideologies are so they're childlike, honestly.
It is. He's stirring the pot.
Honestly.
He's stirring the pot with Madre.
So
He's stirring the pot with fear of dad, you know, because he knows what he did back in his past on girls. So, you know, it's just like he's teaching his daughter to be a hard body. Don't let these boys run it like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's like we learn the game while we play it. And guys right now are like, we're learning the game as we play it, you know, going on dates, paying, being chivalrous, but it's dead. But it's not if we keep it alive. But it's not if they keep disrespecting us. And it's not.
And the thing is, I keep hearing this. I have to have been in the wrong, like, I had to have, like, there's no way. I keep hearing, like, that dudes are making investments in dates and, like, just investing in women.
Tax write-off.
You can do that?
What?
Okay, first of all, that's a different topic because I didn't even know that. You can tax write-off a date. That's the real tea. That's the real tea of today's episode.
Tax write-off, baby.
Tax write-off your next date. Like, yeah, babe, she was expensive. That $100 salmon.
I'm getting it back.
Yeah.
I'm getting it back. It's
crazy.
fine. It's
Wait,
fine.
okay.
It was a business meeting.
Wow. But you definitely got me sidetracked. That's really crazy. But like investing in women and like not getting anything back, like that's crazy. That's crazy. Do you think that the first couple days should be 50-50 just to avoid like a dude just having like just getting used?
Yes. Yes. I go first. I'll go first.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I go first.
I'll go first, cool. and then you go. Then you go.
Right.
And then I'll go.
Okay.
and then you go.
I think that's cool.
You feel me?
I think that's a compromise.
In this day and age, right? Because
Right.
obviously nobody really works. No, nobody really.
Bro, scratches.
Nobody really works, right? They either your crypto,
Yeah.
TikTok. You know, you get $100 and you get $200.
Ooh,
The streamers
my
ain't really
industry.
taking nobody really like
Nah, for real.
taking
though.
nobody. We talking about the
Like, we're
everyday.
definitely killing that 9 to 5 thing.
Yeah.
They're definitely gonna have to put robots in there.
We're all there's.
But if they do that, they're
Entrepreneurs.
gonna put a lot of people out of jobs too. I know that's terrible. Anyways, not the point.
We ain't going there, man. Cause hey, get y'all savings, get y'all land.
Man, I'm moving to Africa. Like,
You moving to Africa?
Yeah, I want to invest in Africa.
I want to move. Man, I wanted to go to Spain. I did want to go to Spain, because that's where a lot of my heritage, and then
That's cool.
Latin is big with banking,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of they speak Latin, so I want to learn that. There was a big opportunity, and it's still out there for grabs. So,
I have a question for you, Banks. I don't know, like, Banks went to money. I just have to ask, like, do you believe in gender roles, and like to what extent?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Okay, so
I
what
do.
are like your like gender role stipulations?
Okay. Gender roles as far as like a house,
Like
a family.
relationship, family,
Okay.
yeah, gender roles.
Okay, definitely man's supposed to gather and protect,
Okay.
provide, and then the woman supposed to take care of, the kids. Shoot, I was just gonna say food, cause definitely food, cause y'all, it's just you multiply things. Women
Right.
multiply, so it's like,
That part.
all right, cool. If I go get the rice
Right.
and you got some steak in there, so we make it you steak and
Exactly.
rice, So
That makes sense.
that's the whole thing. Like, I'm gonna go get the steak, I'm gonna go get the rice, but then I'm gonna give it to you. You gonna make a plate. And though it's very simple. It's not supposed to be like, hey, yo, you do this and you
Right.
do that.
So
No.
wait, but let me ask you though, because now in our generation, like,
Mm.
the defense, the trauma, the ideologies, the norms, like the norms.
I'm guilty. I'm guilty of this. We're lazy. We don't want to do it. And that's just the problem that everybody is not or is avoiding.
I have a question.
Okay,
so
go
you
ahead.
said so you started that off. Now I gotta get you.
All right.
Okay, so I was having a conversation with this girl, and she was saying that she wants to be able to work, and her boyfriend works too, and they're
Mhm.
thinking about like maybe getting married, getting a place together. They're young, like 20, 25, 21, 25.
Okay.
And she's like, yeah, I like to work. So she said she likes to work. She wants to go. And that's how I am too. Like, I kind of want to, I want to dibble dabble and stay at home.
Okay.
Like, maybe I'll be a stay at home and do Forex trading or, like, content creating.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm not just going to just stay at home and not, like, be relying on your pockets. That's absolutely crazy.
Absurd, right?
Absurd was exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, it's
I say that
absurd.
word too much, though.
Especially on this day and age, definitely absurd.
Okay,
Like,
period.
don't be a lazy woman.
Period.
If you have a purpose to be in the house and you love to clean, you love the
Then
way
clean that shelf so good.
Clean it, do
Make
it,
it shine.
clean it.
And it
you
really
know?
is a job. Like, being at home, taking care of a household is really a job.
Yeah.
And, like, that's why it really, like, it gets, like, really dibble-dabbly for the independent women.
Right.
Because it's like, okay, there's the women that don't like to work, and they also don't like to clean or take care of the house. So they be getting taken care of. I don't understand how that dynamic even works, because R.I.P. to my brother. But then there's also the dynamic where it's like the woman likes to work and she's a workaholic, but the man likes to work too, and he would rather be the provider. But then like the woman might make way more money than the man, and so he would rather her fall back into like the household things, but her doing that would take away from her career. What is she supposed to do?
Find your purpose and stick to that. Shit. Find your purpose, because if you don't wanna serve your man, you gonna serve a corporation.
Ooh.
If you don't wanna serve your man, you're gonna serve a corporation.
Oh, wait,
And that's
no,
it.
wait, stop. Wait,
Okay.
Wait, because you just offended a lot of people in the city community. So, why you gotta be man or corporation? Because some people don't even like men. I mean, I ain't gonna talk too
Well,
much.
if you don't like because you said gender roles.
No, not even that though.
Right.
Like, just in general, like, why does it have to be your partner or your
It's
corporation?
your time, it's your energy, it's your effort. It's your time, it's your energy, it's your effort. If you don't give your time, right, it for your relationship, say a woman wants to be with a man, wants to be with her significant other,
Right.
and is dedicated to succeeding, making it a point to see the man that she chose and multiply
that
it.
part. She chose.
She chose to
and
multiply
he chose her
him.
too, though.
Yeah, definitely.
So what if she like, yeah, they went into a relationship and she's a content creator, and so she's not really serving a corporation necessarily, or like maybe she's an entrepreneur or a cosmetologist and she makes her own money like just off of her hands.
Yeah.
And she stays like with her clients, like, and he met her like that.
Yeah.
So then they get married, and then he wants her to all of a sudden assimilate a whole completely different like lifestyle.
Oh yeah,
like,
you gotta have a 5-year plan. That's where the man come in. Yeah, hey, I got a plan.
Ooh.
Go ahead, work for 5 years. You have your time, cause that stuff's gonna get boring.
Talk. I never heard that.
That's gonna get boring. You're gonna get bored of your job.
No,
not you're gonna get bored. You're gonna get bored. There's one way, like you're gonna just you're gonna get bored.
You think so?
Yes, that's why people who are successful, they do one thing right and they stick with it for a time period, and then they do something else. They mastered it and they move on. That's what we're supposed to be doing. And if someone is already got the legwork, like a social media following, X, Y, and Z, what is the other one doing? All right, cool. I know how to market. I know how to market T-shirts. Great. Then let's do that. Let's do content creator. You making a lot of money. I got T-shirts. Let's combine it. Boom. Let's do this for 5 years. Let's make $1 million. And then do something next.
That's great.
You know what I mean? You just
That's
come
so
in.
amazing.
Cause if a guy is like, hey yo, I can do this, that, and that in 2 years for you. She gonna be like, how? How? I need you to stop working. Why? Well, because I got this, that, and that, and that, and that. Okay, why me?
This is a different type of time.
Why me? Why me? And then he's like, okay, well, I got, and then he shows you, he presents it to you, and then you go ahead and just start doing it day by day. What's the goal today? What's the goal today? What's the goal today?
That's so cool.
Come on now. It's very simple. We choose to make it difficult because we want it right now.
Right.
Girls are not patient. Girls are not patient. Men aren't patient either, but we have patience.
Right.
Because you already know when it comes down to someone we do like, we wait forever just to, get that time. Women don't do that. But it's just like, there it goes. When you find somebody, okay, then the time will start. Then you start getting tested. 50-50. Fine, cool. And really, it's 100-100. That's why I was raised.
Bro, please, high five, something.
It's 100-100. Dollar for dollar, exchange.
That part.
We time for time.
Honestly,
gas for
honestly
gas.
though, I love that you brought that up and said 100% effort, and vice versa, because, for example, your dollar might not be the same as my dollar. If you're a millionaire and I'm broke, your dollar is not nothing, but my last dollar might be my last dollar.
You have to serve. That's all this life. This life is about providing a service. Are you, as a woman, are you providing a service? As a man, are you providing a service? And if you have what I want and I have what you want, that's an equal value exchange. Period. But don't get weirded out because like after time you got used to it, now you want something new. Like, no, you got a 5-year contract. You gotta, we doing deals out here. We're making plays out here. You're you want to work, go and work, but you're not gonna do it for long. Why? Because I see us do this. Wow. Okay, and then if it's convincing enough or
See?
believable enough, then you're like, okay.
And
I'm
that's,
into it.
see, and that will clear up this whole, because, like, I have some dudes that just be like, oh my gosh, this whole feminism thing, this independent woman. Like, if you really think about it, most women that think really logically do not want to be providing for her, like, does not want to be dependent, or, I don't know, she could depend on her, I don't know,
That little girl is
Yeah, it's
always
like-
wanting to be taken care of, no
Ex-
matter
that
what.
part.
No matter what, you
Exactly.
can be the most independent person in the world,
Yeah,
but you do want to be taken care of. Just let that be the truth.
that's the truth.
Let that be the truth.
And that is
And
the
then-
truth. That's the tea.
If you are if you're relaxed in your femininity and you are trusting, you need to trust. You need to become someone that you know that you've never even tried it before, but you're gonna trust the fact. You just do it, and then when you do it, you're gonna be like, oh, that made me feel good. And if it keeps making you feel good,
then you naturally fall more into it.
yes.
Dude, like, I've been under, like, a whole kind of journey. I say for the past 3 years. It's been a lot going on, but I feel like I could see myself transition from that hard body, and then I kind of went to, like, this climax of, it's like, girl, like, this is not what you want. Like, after you scream at him every day, like, you feel terrible.
This is how you know it's about to flip, because girls are now calling girls out, like, on a respectful tip. Like, you tripping on that, man.
Bro.
You really not even, you don't even got, like, the juice like that. Like, girl, you're not even this,
You
that,
need
the
to
third.
calm down.
Guys are the same way. So we're in this flip. We are flipping in this, like, in the positive way, and this Jen just calling out because the internet, we call each other out on the internet. Now we're holding each other accountable.
I don't know, but the internet is also very responsible for why females think they need to be hard body and independent. It's terrible. Like, it's fed daily. And it's like, if you're not a woman who's trying to be, like, even understands the benefits of what being in your femininity can do, because it's a whole package. It's a whole thing. And I also wants... It's a lot. But let me ask you, do you think that women are the prize or men are the prize? Do you think that, like, how do you even feel about that statement? Like, your man is the prize or your woman is the prize? Like...
We both are the prize. During Christmas, I give you a gift. You give me a gift. On your birthday, you get a gift. On my birthday, I get a gift.
Right.
You the prize. I'm the prize too.
But it's like,
You
people
know?
are trying to say, like, you can't, because how you said women multiply.
Yeah.
So, for example, if a man is a provider, like, I kind of think of it, not to say that I think women are the prize, because I will, before I say this, I will make this statement that I think that two people, like, when they commit to each other, they're just, like, one, so y'all are the prize together. And, like, y'all is, like, which couple is the most valuable prize, honestly? Like,
Man.
where y'all at?
I'll tell you this, okay? So me and my boy PJ, we play chess.
Mm-hmm.
He and I agree. The most important piece on the board is the king, okay? Most important, but the most valuable piece on the board is the queen.
So that brings me back to my statement. So, for example, let's say you have this machine.
Okay.
And a man, as a provider, he's going to put his $10 into the machine.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, let's just say that the machine, it multiplies. So after he rings this little thing and, like, it does its little work, it's going to spit out $100.
Okay.
Was the prize being, like, having the ability to get the $10, or was the prize being able to put it into this machine and get $100 back?
I believe that the prize was to invest into
The machine?
the machine.
And get $100 back.
Yeah.
But to be able to invest, it takes, like, trust, and then, like, you're
Yeah.
things, you're weighing
Bro,
the pros,
I came with the
cons.
$10 in the first place. Without me, you're just a machine.
Right,
You feel me?
that
That's just a
part.
machine. So
That
it's
part.
like, but I came in with
Okay.
of important mindset to invest something in.
Okay, so
Get something back.
now this is where I think a lot of the problem be lying, and, like, where a lot of men have, like, a clash with these independent women.
Okay.
They be like, I can go get the $10 myself, and I'm the machine.
That's cool. Then you'll just be a lonely machine player.
Ooh,
You play the game by yourself.
Yeah, that's not
They got
fun.
one player.
That's not fun.
Ain't cool and be that.
See, and that's where that climax was at. Cause like a hard body machine, like that is not fun. Nobody wants to come play you.
No, we don't. We good.
like
you don't play. Don't. I'm the wrong one to play with. Nobody's playing you. You know. You the wrong one to play. What? No one's playing you. No one cares. You don't give a damn. I get you didn't want it. Okay, cool. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey, let's go over here. And then, if that independent is smart enough and be like, yo, I got $10 too. I got $10. All right, we got $20. Let's do something.
And we got a machine.
And the machine.
And the machine is what's up.
So we made $200. You get your 100. I get my 100. And then what?
And now the other people, they just got a machine and $100.
What you about to do?
And then some people just got $10.
What you about to do with the 100? Are you gonna spend it on me or yourself? That's when.
Why would we not split it?
Exactly. Exactly. Because it's like, oh, well, then you're selfish. Then you're
selfish.
Terrible. Then you don't need to be in a relationship. You don't even want that shit. Guys need to just be like, okay. Well, and that's what guys are smart about. They'll be like, oh, she don't want a relationship. She need one, but she don't want one. Like, she need to be at home with her. You know what I mean? Like, you ever see a girl be like, ah, dang, she fine. But she don't want no relationship. Yeah, I tell you that right now, bro. Come in, be like, hey, what's up? Bro, don't even do it. She don't even. Like, she do not want a relationship. And then the bro will be like, thanks for the intel. That's fine with me. I know what she.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, communicate, and like really tell the people like, all right, yo, this is what I'm looking for. I got $10. Who can match me? $10 could be your energy. $10 could be your time. $10 can be your effort.
And that's what I was talking about. Like, that $1 to the millionaire is not the same $1 to the person who got $100.
Ah, man.
But like, they can match energy to make sure that after the day, their energy, like, it was equal.
A millionaire will stop everything for the person that would ask the right question. Have you ever seen that?
No.
A millionaire is walking. Everybody's talking and saying, hey. And then somebody's like, what was your coffee today? And he'd be like,
that's crazy.
Black.
Yeah.
I'm up grinding. What was yours? It could be something easy like that. So if a woman come in and ask the right question, right? Not interrogation question, but just like a question like that. Just, oh shit, you asked me a smart ass question. What is you about? And then you go ahead and you proceed, right?
Yeah. That's cool.
But the right question, the right amount, and value for value. When a woman is no larger than a man, and a man is not larger than a woman. Obviously the mindset. It only is when the capacity of like mindset. That's when we start to differ.
Right.
You feel me?
And that makes sense. And I feel like it's important that we highlight that we differ in different ways for a reason. Like, we're built differently to work together in certain ways. And I feel like it takes that communication and like the trust and the willingness. Like, I feel like a lot of people are not even in a mindset of what they want out of a relationship.
No.
What they think a relationship is. What
No.
they're trying to work for.
They're just trying to prove that like they can do it better than their parents.
But how are they going to do it better by doing the same thing?
Well, they just jump into something because they've seen their parents in shitty ass relationships. So then they're going to be like, well, I can do something different, and then they just jump into something, but never been taught how to ask the proper questions, or even asking like, where's your mom from? Where's your dad from? And all that. Like, we just want to know about like basic questions, basic stuff. And like, the plans of the future and like, what do you do? What do you want to be? And make sure that that's cool for one day, but like, is it consistent enough to where you're saying the same exact answer 365 days?
Right, after the whole year.
Are they going to stick with that? Or is it going to change every 2 months? Right. And if it stays the same, then it's like, okay, you got consistency. All right. And I know guys know what girls be wanting, man. So it's like, we're just playing the game until y'all realize what y'all want. That's all it is, what it is.
So what about the women that know what they want?
What happens?
Yeah.
then the man will find you. Continue being vocal, having a good heart. Do focus on your purpose, on purpose, and the man that you are willing to submit to. Submit is not a bad word.
It's not.
You submit to and say, yes, sir. And he gonna be like, yes, ma'am. Like, if you know what you want, we're gonna be like, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. And that's what it is. And then we're gonna, cool. And we don't gotta be physical. We can, it's all about that wink. All you gotta do is talk, see your girl and just be like, wink across the room, and she gonna, we leaving in 30 minutes. That's what it Yo, that's it. It's very simple. And guys are in tune with these women want, because y'all made it vocal. Y'all don't want a man. Even, do you listen to Meg Thee Stallion?
Sometimes.
Man, she made it clear. She was like, this gen, we want y'all, but we don't need y'all. But it's like, that's the same thing. Like, you need us and you want us, but you're vocal about what you want, and we're like, okay, cool.
That's kind of true. That's pretty true. But I think where it gets mixed up at is like the wrong mindset. People run into the wrong people and get hurt, and then get the wrong mindsets.
Oh yeah, there are people that will try you. There are people that will try you. You know, because people look good. Mm-hmm. Of course they gonna try you. They gonna try you every day. The storm is gonna hit you every day. Every guy gonna hit you up, hoping for that one day that you just say, hey, hey, you. And, you know, you'll be like, yes, it took 20 years, but sheesh. You know what I mean? I feel sorry for that type of guys. Waiting 20 years for...
Hey, you.
No, hey, you. That's all it is. Hey, you. They don't know your name, but they know you.
Like new friends.
New friend. What's up, buddy? Man, they hit you with that hey, you. You're like, okay, that's a quarter flip. Let's see what it is. And then, go from there. But, yeah, like, we just need to be more in tune, more honest, more trusting, and keep it rolling.
So, also what you just said about trust. You kind of have to, you really do have to be willing to submit. And I feel like that's where a lot of men, like, mess up. They think that, like, the more overbearing, dominant approach is the way to go to get somebody into submission. But, like, you have to willingly submit. Because one thing that I just believe this, I feel like there's not going to be peace in your relationship if your woman's not peaceful.
Oh, like, man, there's nothing worse than a combative woman. There's nothing worse. I promise you, it's nothing worse, man. Like, you ever see that video where it's like men hate men hate disrespect more than they love sex.
Dude, I heard that recently.
And I love that shit. I love that quote.
I heard that
man, because I felt it in my bones, man. I felt it in my bones. And it is what it is, right? Because it's like there's a borderline of like, if I feel disrespected, I do want to swing. I do want to fight. Yeah. I do want to make you hurt. In my brain, you just did something to me. Mm-hmm. But this is what women have, is that they have a psychological warfare via waves, via frequency. And by the way, you said it while being a woman. So in my brain... You just said the most disrespectful shit ever in my life, and I can't, like...
So, like, that brain frequency, you kind of just touched on, like, some superpower, not superpower stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Like, we have superpowers, man. Come on now.
Definitely.
Come on now. Like...
Definitely. And then, like, when you get into something, like, I think the worst thing ever would be, like, somebody who's aware of, like, their superpowers getting into a relationship with a traumatized person who doesn't believe in superpowers. Because they could take the ultimate advantage of them in the most evil way.
Whoa.
Or they could build them up to the most, like, things that they've never seen before.
I watched Star Wars, okay? I'm a Star Wars head, okay? And then, fun fact. If you did not know, now you know. I think a traumatized person is just Darth Vader. Like, a traumatized person is like, I have to be the villain because I made the choice to be the villain. I could have used my traumatized experience to be good, but I chose to be bad. And and that person knows they're good, but they also know that they bad.
Right.
And so, and if you come through with that type of energy, force, you know what I mean? The bad's gonna show more because it's like you chose to be bad.
Right.
Good, like we hold off, we think a little bit. We wait a little bit. Being good is being patient. Being bad is right now.
I don't know, like, that's so terrible. I'm a really good person, but I'm also and I realize my most right now moments is when everything always goes bad. Like, most things go bad. Like, even if I get my point across, I still feel bad at the end of the day.
Yeah. Ooh. It's just you're just a villain, and it's cool. Everybody be on villain time, and then, like, they realize, like, you know.
Demon time be lonely.
I don't even like saying demon time, because, like, that's a new level of bad. Like, not a new level, but that's an
up there level of bad.
Nah, like, yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I can't really speak to it because I'm just a good person. Like, I just know I'm a good person.
Do right, be right, treat people right, treat your spouse or your partner with respect, you know, talk to them late night. And it's gonna be difficult. You're gonna be upset. Oh my gosh, you're gonna be upset. But if you really sit there and you do one of these, like,
y'all can't see that, but his toes just like went up. Like,
like, you gotta
so he said, do one of them. Sit there.
Do one of these before your next statement and be like, I really want to see how this conversation is gonna go if I don't say that.
See, but look, when you get to the point of where you do that, and you've done that in multiple relationships, and then you do that, like, you be testing another person just to see if they're gonna fall for it, and then they fall for it, and then you're trying to tell them, like, hey, you're falling for this test, but you didn't know it was a test, but now that I'm telling you it's a test, you swear you know, or like, I don't know, but you fell for it, so I'm trying to address it, not just because I want to keep putting us in this situation, but I'm trying to prove the point that it keeps happening, like, you keep falling in the trap, and there's a reason. And because I designed this whole test, I kind of already identified the reason. I'm trying to communicate it to you.
Well, then if you trying to put me in a trap, then use my enemy.
Damn.
You wasn't my partner. You ain't my partner.
So how do you communicate?
You tell them the truth.
If they don't listen.
You tell them upfront truth. You don't try to use examples. Don't try to kid me. Don't baby me. Don't baby me. If I'm messing up, I'm messing up. Please tell me. It's gonna be annoying after the 9th day. Because it's like, really, the 3rd day, you're like, all right, I'm gonna stick it out. You might go ahead and be intimate. Boom, a week go by. That's 6 days. Boom. Then there's that 9th day. Like, there's a week and a half. Y'all arguing. Oh no. Just be honest with me. Tell me, like, all right, cool. I'm messing up. You've seen a pattern over this 1 week. You didn't hold it, you know. But don't test me like as if I'm some baby and you're trying to school me, you know. We're partners, so if we, because I think a lot of women try to school their man. And it's like, why are you trying to school me? I was raised by a woman, so it's like, I know what you're doing. I'm just not feeding into the BS like another female. Because you know how other girls play, you know what I mean. But unless the guy's stupid, he's not gonna, like, fall for that and get all hype and X, Y, and Z. Like, you raise voices, it's not gonna hurt nobody. But nah, I'm not. You think that we're enemies now if you're trying to trap me. Don't trap me, please, babe. Don't trap me. Because if you start to trap me, then I'm gonna start looking at you like the op.
Exactly, and I'm gonna try to run from your traps.
And I'm gonna be as not sneaky, but I'm just be on my P. I'm gonna be on my head gonna be on a swivel. Everything that you tell me.
That's not cool.
Then you start not trusting me because I'm so P. because
Yeah.
I'm so fresh, and then you start being fresh too, but there, you can't really go against a man and a woman, so you just like, now you both upset.
Yeah.
And when you both upset, now you trying to prove something, looking good, and now because y'all, you know, been together so long, you know, it's like you try to play this game, you really try, and then there's that cycle again. Oh, now you're good again. Cool. But you always want to be good.
Okay. So real quick, last thing, y'all, because we are coming to an end, unfortunately.
Ooh, we hit the topics.
I wanna hit it off on a good note. I wanna ask, what is one piece of advice that you would give to our generation, or like one thing that you think that we're missing in our generation that we should seek that's gonna help us out? What do you think?
Seek God's face.
Hmm.
Seek His face. Know the rules of the land. Right? And do right. Be right. Focus your purpose on purpose. That's 4 things, but she said one thing. But
I mean, that's
I-
amazing.
I
It's
got-
a package.
you know,
She gave y'all a gift.
focus your purpose on purpose, but seek God's first. Seek God's face first, and then move accordingly. Know who you are and decide who you are. Walk in it. You'll be just fine. Be honest. That's a lot. Dang.
Yeah, and that's all lovely. I'm like, yeah.
It's food for thought. Food for thought. Everybody can, you know,
Period.
devour theirs. You know what I mean? But study. Make sure you study. Study.
Great tips.
And
Great tips.
put God first.
And y'all, and that took me right into the Saditty celebration. So many things to celebrate.
Yeah.
But to be celebrating this moment, this conversation, celebrating our lives, celebrating God first, honestly.
Yeah.
And just like His plan and us all having purpose within His plan. Like really just sit on that and like find your plan and dive into it on purpose. Like
Yes.
don't get lost in the sauce, because there's so much that's just like you have that you can uncover.
Yes.
So we're celebrating that. We're celebrating the life and the light within every single person, within your
Yes.
mind, within every single action that you're able to do every single day. And really, y'all, try to make sure that you know what the common goal within your relationship is. Like, make sure that you and your person are on the same plan. That 5-year plan, that's game that I never even really thought about. Like, and I do think that the man should come with the plan to the table so that he is able to direct you and guide you. And you can let him know if that fits within, you know, your plan. Because if y'all's plans don't work together, then y'all, that's probably not your person.
Yeah.
Like, I think that God designed it to where y'all's plans will just mesh completely well.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be a battle. Therefore, you guys will not be each other's enemy. And if you feel like you're laying next to your enemy, get up, eh?
Get out of there. Get up out of there.
Get up. Yeah, but I definitely want to celebrate y'all, celebrate this podcast, and celebrate y'all for tuning into the Saditty scene. Make sure y'all tune in Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Follow Saditty J, SADITTYJAE. That is on YouTube and Instagram. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. And make sure y'all tap in with AHRR Network, our network made for us by us. And of course, last but not least, tap in with Sirdevon.
Yeah, man. You already know what it is when your boy is talking like this. Something big just went down. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and do y'all very best. All right, this year's going to be a new year for every entrepreneur. And I just give y'all encouragement. Everybody that is watching this right now, make sure you hit that subscribe. Go in those comments and let us know what we how you like it. You know what I mean? Because we was hitting on them topics.
Yeah, we did good. That's what's up. Cool. Bye, y'all. Keep sending Saditty and pretty.
Yes.
Yes.
Sir.
Humble, high class, and highly favored. What are you talking about? Yeah.